Hello guys, my name Muhammad Hafiz bin Ahmad.
Hi, my name is Nahatina binti Abdul Rahman.
Hi, my name is Milva.
Hi, my name is Nabila Kadri.
In Chapter 7, we're going to learn about working with the bash shell. What do you know about bash shell? Bash shell is a solid understanding of shell features is to vital both administrator and user who most interact with shells on daily basis. There are 3 topics that we need to explore. First, common input and output. Second, shell variables, and last, shell script. For more information about bash shell, let's start.
First, we're going to see common input and output. Common input and output are represented by labels, which is known as file descriptor. There are 3 file descriptors, which is standard output, standard input, and standard error. Standard input refers to the information processed by the command during execution. Standard output refers to the normal output of a command, and the standard error refers to the error message that generated by the command. For example, the next topic we're going to see is redirection. Redirection is the flow of standard output and standard error. To this, we include the meta character followed by the absolute or relative part name. For example, we can refer to the project 7.1 step 4.
The symbol and the file to redirect the standard output to file has shown, but the standard error is still displayed to the terminal screen because it was not redirected to a file. Otherwise, the symbol of meta character function as ignore the error message, as we can see in the step 6 in project 7.1.
This meta character acts as to redirect both standard output and standard error to the same file without any loss of data. We can use special notation. For more example, in step 11, project 7.1 has displayed in the screen. This also emphasizes the standard errors such as and the D1 notates standard output, stdout. The D2 denotes standard error, stderr. So, is to send standard error to wherever standard output is being redirected as well, which seems is being to send to ignoring any output at all. Next, meta character is not to prevent the file from being cleared by the bash shell and append output to the existing output. For example, in step 17, that use the toDate command is to display the system date and time. In step 20, the tr command is one such command that can be used to replace characters in a file sent via standard input.
Next, we continue to the next subtopic. act as to send the standard output of one command to another command as standard input, we need to use the pipe shell meta character. Refers to the project 7.2, there are some commands that need to use pipes. For example, step 3 that shown the sort and sort R, which mean function as sort lines in file alphanumerically and reverse sort line in a file alphanumerically, respectively as shown in the figure. Otherwise, in chapter 7, we can see that the command use the pipes. The command WCL to count the number of lines in a file. File also shown and act as T command, which take information from standard input and sends that information to a file. In step 8, we also can see the SED command that use is to manipulate text using search and replace expressions. In next step, the AWK command is stands for extract, manipulate, and format text using pattern action statement.
Okay, next is shell variables. In a shell variables, we are going to show you some of variables need to use in the command line. Surely, the set command function to see list of these variables and their current value. Next, in this topic, also describe about PS1 that used to default shell prompt. Sign this is to change the value of the variables to the new value. For example, step 4 in the project 7.3. Then, we are going to learn how to set your own variables using the same method discussed earlier. Change the content of existing environment variables. This subtopic may refer to the step 9 in project 7.3. Okay, the last topic is shell script. In the previous sections, we have learned that the bash shells can execute commands that exist within environments first. The files are referred to as a shell scripts and we are typically used to create custom program. It performs administration tasks on Linux system. The most basic shell script is a one of contains a list of commands, one per line for the shells to execute in order. Next, we have to learn about the first line in the preceding shell script. As shown in the script is called hasLink. The function is to specify the file name to the shells that interpret the contents of the shell script.
Decision construct. Decision construct are the most common type of the construct used in shell script. The if construct is the most common type of decision construct. The if construct has the following syntax. If this is true, then do this command. If this is true, then do this command. Else do this fee. Okay, next, the case construct. The case statement compares the value of a variable with several different patterns of text or number. An example that simplifies the previous manuscript example by using the case construct is shown in the following output as shown in the screen in step 14, project 7.5. The and metacharacteristic construct. Although the if and the case construct are versatile, when only one decision needs to be made during execution of a program, it's faster to use the and metacharacteristic construct. For the preceding and syntax, the command on the right of the and construct is executed only if the command on the left of the and construct completes successfully. The opposite is true for the metacharacteristic syntax, The command on the right of the metacharacteristic construct is executed only if the command on the left of the metacharacteristic construct did not complete successfully. Reading standard output. At times, a shell script might need input from the user executing the program. This input can be stored in a variable for the later use. The read command takes user input from standard input and place in a variable specified by an agreement to the read command. After the input has been read into a variable, the contents of the variable can be used, as shown in the following shell script. As you can see, the example refer to the step 4 that you have to answer the question with the information regarding the question you asked before in the step 3. Last, command chmod u plus x. The command name chmod stands for change mode. It restricts the way a file can be accessed. Let's say you are the owner of a file named myscript4 and you want to see its permission so that first, the user can read, write, and execute it. Second, member of our group can read and execute it. Number 3, others may only read it. This example uses symbolic permission notation. The letter U, G, and O stand for user, group, and other. The equal signs mean set the permission exactly like this. And the letter R, W, and X stand for read, write, and execute.
Overall, in Chapter 7, we have learned some commands that works with the bash shell. Starting with the command input and output, where in this subtopic contains some additional command we need to know and to solve the problem or be more expert by using the Linux system. Second, the shell variable which has several variables in memory at one time that we need to understand the commands. This includes environment variables, user-defined variables, and others variables. Lastly, in this chapter also, we need to know about shell script. Shell script typically used to create custom programs that perform administrative tasks on Linux system. Bash shell is one of the most important topics in learning Linux system. That's all from XANDROS. Thank you for watching. Hi guys. Boleh. Janganlah tergelak ni, sabar. Janganlah tergelak ni, sabar.
Those need use area. Okay.
Jangan kita suka depan. An example